Hey, it's Patrick, and let's talk about Kuryakyn's Enygma line. So if you've been around the motorcycle space very long, you've probably heard of Kuryakyn. They are kind of a juggernaut in the accessory space, especially on kind of like this bolt-on type of stuff. What they're really good at is coming out with complete lines, which makes it possible for you to kind of carry the same aesthetic through your motorcycle as you're building it out. And this Enygma line is no different. It has kind of a performance feel to it, but it also doesn't lock you into anything with an aesthetic, whereas some boards or pegs or something like that will kind of be very noticeable if you change lines. If you like somebody else's board but you like a different grip, it kind of clashes, where this could be used all together or it could be used with other pieces. Now, this is all made out of A380 aluminum, which is actually a casting. So this price point wise, this comes in kind of underneath some of the higher echelon prices out there. It's gonna come in like a little bit less than a Thrashin or a Ness or a PM, but you're still getting a really, really nice part. Everything here available in chrome and black, even though we maybe only have one of it shown. They basically cover the basics of the foot control and hand control lineups. I really like the rubber inlays on the pegs and the grips. That gives you much more of a tactile feel. You get that big kind of like blocky billet look, but you still get the functionality of the rubber pieces in there. Let's start with the foot control side of things. Obviously, driver boards for touring bikes, passenger boards for touring bikes, standard clevis style pegs, shifter peg, and one thing I really like is the brake pedal here for the FL models. A lot of times you go to outfit those bikes and you don't get that brake pedal and it kind of stands out. Other nice thing is the shifter linkage, available in this chrome and black, of course. Shifter linkages on Harleys are just terrible looking. I mean, it looks like hardware from like Ace Hardware store or something like that. So shifter linkage always makes a big difference. Again, that's something you could run if you just wanted to upgrade your shifter linkage and you had a different setup or brand of foot controls. This shifter linkage would work with those. Moving up to hand controls, we have grips, levers, mirrors. The grips I like, they're not too fat, nice rubber tactile feel on these. Kind of like a little bit moto kind of themed there. Again, this whole lineup kind of leans into performance a little bit. And then the mirror really stood out to me for a couple of reasons, mainly because they look good, but they work. A lot of times with mirrors, the better they look, the worse function they have. These actually have a great function, have a great field of view here. It doesn't stick way up. The arm just kind of sticks up a little bit, but it comes out far enough for you to see. So a lot of problems with mirrors are, one, they either stick way up in the air, so they're just kind of hanging up there, or they're not far enough out and you just see the top of your arm. This one is nice and kind of low profile, but it sticks out far enough and it has a big enough field of view to where you're still going to be able to see. You're not going to just get the view of your part of your upper arm here. So overall, Kuryakyn doing what they do best, kind of putting together a whole line that looks really good. You're going to notice them on your motorcycle, but also going to be very, very functional. If you're still looking for more information on any of this Enygma line, go ahead and hit that info tab on your desktop or mobile device. That'll take you to the product detail page where you can read other riders' reviews and more specs about any of these pieces. If you're still looking for more information, feel free to reach out to our customer service team. They would love to talk to you about what works best for you, your budget, and your motorcycle. I am Patrick. Thank you for watching. Now go work on those motorcycles.